Okay, so what I meant, this isn't that complicated, but it's kind of confusing, and some people didn't really get it. Uh, so what the song means is, what the song says is 3 points where two lines meet, and kind of intuitively that is confusing because you think of 2 lines and 3 points, and the 2 lines are meeting, and you kind of get a V, right? Because it's there's your 2 lines, there's your 3 points. How does that make a triangle, kind of thing, right? If the triangle is his favorite shape, why is he talking about a V? And you can just like you could say like, oh yeah, but you can just imagine this line, but you can't really because like it doesn't define a triangle. Because if you just extend this, I could have a triangle like this, right? Or or going the other way or whatever. So you haven't defined the triangle until you've connected these 2 points. So you can't just insinuate that these 2 points will be connected, if that kind of makes sense. Um, it probably doesn't, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, the confusion comes because there's another way to read what he's how he's saying the lyric, which is 3 points where 2 lines meet. 3 points, and each individual point is where 2 lines meet. So it's if you put an emphasis on points where 2 lines meet, right? So it's 3 points where 2 lines meet. So this is 1 point where 2 lines meet. This is 2 points where 2 lines meet. This is 3 points where 2 lines meet. And if you connected those lines, then you'd get a triangle, right? That's kind of a bad way to do it. Okay, hang on. Let me just do that again. So this one's like this. Um, so there's your 2 lines and your point. 2 lines and your point. Your third 2 lines and your point. So it's 3 lines where 2 points meet. Three points where 2 lines meet, and at each of these points, 2 lines meet, right? And that makes a triangle. Um, the Other than that, I was just being a bit pedantic, where I was just saying like, oh yeah, the person I was responding to said it must make a triangle, and I was just kind of being pedantic because I was just saying like, oh well, if you had 3 points like this, then you could just like make three parallel and then one perpendicular, or it doesn't really matter, you know. Then you're crossing, then you've got 3 points, and at each of those points, 2 lines meet, but it's not a triangle, right? Um, it's not a triangle. It's like half a hashtag. Um, and some people were saying that, oh well, these lines intersect, and that makes them four lines meeting at one point. Well, I think that's a bit pedantic itself, but seeing as I was being pedantic in the first place, I could just say like, yeah, okay, we'll go with that definition, and you could just make it W, right? And that's not a triangle either. There's 3 points where 2 lines meet at each point, and that's a W. It's not a triangle. And if you were worried about these points, I guess you could just pretend this line goes off to infinity, so there is no point here. It's like goes off to infinity. Like, never mind it. So the whole point, anyway, getting back, the whole point was the lyric is 3 points where 2 lines meet, and it can be read. It can be read. It can be listened to 2 different ways, and it's kind of confusing. But the second way you listen to it, shit, I should just stop talking. Fuck. I think I explained it, and then I fucked myself. All right. But one of the ways that you can read it is 3 points where 2 lines meet. So that's 1 point where 2 lines meet. That's 2 points where 2 lines meet. That's 3 points where 2 lines meet. And that's a triangle. Another way you can read it is 3 points where 2 lines meet. And these are only 2 lines. So how do you make them meet at 3 points? You can't. right? Because they're lines. They don't curve round and meet again with each other. And that's it.